The following podcast contains adult themes, graphic sexual content, strong language, alcohol and drug references, and some infrequent violence. Everything you need for a wild ride.
The band we have created for the podcast was inspired by many of our favourite bands, but they are all made up in fictional, and most of the events are fictional too. Some of the events are inspired by things Bella and I have experienced, but the story as a whole is fictional. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Unruly Confessions with me, Nicole, and my best friend,
Arabella. Hi, guys.
We hope you're doing well. We're more psyched than normal to be here, if you can believe that. Basically, for no other reason than we are so excited that you guys have been sending us messages, and please continue to do so. It's amazing.
Yes. And telling us to hurry up and get these recordings out.
Yes.
Which we are.
We are working. We're hurrying up, okay?
Yes.
If you've noticed that our Californian accents have improved somewhat, hopefully.
Well, let's be honest. Hopefully it will improve from this recording onwards.
Because we have a lovely fan friend, who is from California. Not living in California anymore, but from California. And he's been kind enough to help us with the accent a little bit. If you see sudden improvements, you can thank Zach. And thank you, Zach, if you're listening here. He's a very cool streamer, by the way. If you guys are Twitch fans, head over to Twitch. His Twitch name is XFeastX. That way you can easily find him.
And he's great.
Yeah.
We watched him stream today and we really enjoyed it.
Yeah, he's
Definitely
fun.
give him a check.
Did you know that Californians say popping?
We did not.
I did not know that was a slang
The
thing.
place is really popping.
Yeah.
We love it.
Seems 70s to me, but what do I know?
But also, Nicole has been making up her own slang.
I have. Yeah. Because yesterday...
What did you sign off with?
Boing. Oh, that one. Sorry. No. Yes. Yeah. One of the people like that was like messaging, sent me a message, and I can't remember what he said, and I was like, boing, and I was like, whoa, what am I doing?
What is that? But we'll take it.
The panic. And then I also realized that I should have known better, but Americans, I don't know if it's all Americans, but definitely Californians, they do not know the like European XXX kiss thing that we do. So triple X in America means something different. So
hardcore porn.
Yeah. And so apparently I've been signing off messages, all of my messages with hardcore porn. Okay.
Which seems so fitting for this podcast. Although it's not really hardcore porn, but you know.
It's not hard. Well, depending on who you ask, apparently it can be considered hardcore porn now. It's kinky.
Go find your smut, people. Find it wherever you can.
Yes.
Don't let them take away your smut.
Absolutely not. And also...
we have rights to smut.
When they just hear the word kink, they'll be like, perverts!
Yes.
And that's fine. Because we're not...
hell and damnation.
Oh. That's what I think of that. Snorting in your general direction.
Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries.
I'm sure the whole world has heard of Monty Python, so there's a bit of Monty Python for you. We had a purpose to this introduction, I'm sure, but it's far gone.
It's gone.
Basically,
gone.
It's us as we always come at you, like this, like confusing and chaotic, but enjoying every moment.
Having a great damn time.
Bella's going to recap for us Feigned Virtue.
We go. Last week on Unruly Confessions, Feigned Virtue, We had the long-awaited photo shoot in Milan, which started off hilariously with two models dropping out last minute due to being attacked by bees. I'm like
Bees.
bees of all things.
Yep.
What the fuck? I love it. I do. Mike had to tell us off for getting the giggles about it, and then soon I found myself offering to fill in for one of the models. What?
Because you're perfect and beautiful.
Apparently.
Mm.
I'll take that. Uh-huh, uh-huh. This sparked off a conversation about Nicole being the other model, despite the fact that she strongly refused to on the grounds of thinking she'd look ridiculous next to the other models, which is just silly. You are gorgeous. Mike commanded her to do it, and when she still said no, I pulled her aside and pointed out all the reasons to do it and tell her to suck it up, bitch, we're doing it. And then she finally agreed.
Because we all know, considering the huge fangirl I am, I would have regretted not being in this shoot. Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Almost immediately.
And the funniest thing is, in real life, I hate having photos taken of me. And Nikki's like, yeah, photo.
Yeah, to be fair. But we needed to, even though I would love to be in this photo shoot, I will always brat Michael.
Oh, Michael.
I like saying his full name, apparently. I
will
always brat Michael. So, you know, I think that's mostly what was going on there. I just wanted him to make me.
Once at the cemetery, Andrew chose who we were going to partner with. I got Xander, and Nikki got Carter after being shot down so fast for her suggestion of Jay.
By literally everyone. By Mike.
Everyone was like,
by
no,
Jay himself.
No.
And by Andrew.
Andrew's was more to do with the fact that she is the shortest and he is the tallest.
Literally.
As opposed to just Mike and Jay's, which was just like, no, back, foul demon.
Behave yourself.
He also reminded us that we should pretend that we don't know the band, as he put it. Who is sleeping with whom? To both of our slight embarrassment, we were like, yeah, all right, I suppose so. Fine. Once in the tent, we met the lovely ladies who were going to create our looks for the shoot, and one of the other models who was super snotty, bitch face Gara. We do not like her. We do not. And it's very rare that we really dislike someone, but
especially women. We tend to be like hardcore sporting women.
Yes. But she was just bitch face Cara, so I attempted to keep my cool, but when she turned on Nikki, I snapped a little. Yes, I did. And then regained my composure.
Well done. But
once we had our makeup and hair done, it was time for dresses. Luckily, Annette, the French costumer, brought along a dress that fitted Nikki and her enormous bosoms. Isn't that just the luckiest thing ever?
So
almost like we wrote it.
Yeah, so lucky, so created by us.
Yes. Fully dressed, we looked hot as hell.
Yeah.
And then we were told to remove our underwear. Ooh. Hey. Ring-a-ding-ding. Once we went outside, Xander and I got our serious flirt on, with him threatening if I didn't behave, and I absolutely did not behave, telling him that I was also not wearing underwear.
Ooh,
Cara annoys us through the shoot, but Carter and Nicole seem to bond more than ever, especially as Carter gets an erection and Nicole covers for him seamlessly.
But not...
I thought...
but not... We didn't bond over him getting an erection, just to be clear.
No. Because you covered for him.
Because I covered for him. But, you know, it being me, it could also... Yeah. I would also bond over erections.
No. No.
No, okay,
no. Down girl.
Okay.
Down girl.
All right. So sorry.
I, for once, was not as smooth as I giggled my way through some of the shoot. Definitely not behaving.
Mm-hmm.
And just before the end of the episode, Carter and Nicole decided to be friends. And I warned Nikki not to sleep with him and that she needs to get on and move on and tell Mike about the sleepover with Jason. Don't be a twat. Just tell him. That is where we take you to episode 15, Mere Mortals.
Mere mortals. I woke up after a rather interesting and disturbing dream. Isn't that what they always are? Both interesting and disturbing. I glanced at my mobile. It was almost 3 a.m. Mike was still fast asleep. It was weird to sleep in the bed with him, and I missed nightly chats with Bella.
I missed that too.
Yeah. But I was sure she was having an amazing time with Xander. Sharing a suite was a pretty big step.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, but it's also just kind of cute. Like we're like completely, like, what do you call it? Like immersed in tour life now. It's like sharing a suite is a pretty big step. Gosh, help us.
Like I've fully moved in.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. I was doing the same thing with Mike as well. Like, so no, it's not. It's not a big step. Anyway, I got out of the bed and walked into the sitting room to get a drink from the bar. I had whiskey because I've completely acclimatized to this bullshit now.
Yes.
I had whiskey. It wasn't really warm enough to sit outside on the terrace, so I sat down on the sofa and enjoyed the view from the comfort inside.
Yay.
How the other half lives, it seems.
Yes.
What are you doing awake? I spun around on the sofa with a gasp. Fuck, Mike said, jumping a bit himself. It's me. Who else would it be? Sorry, I said. I just thought you were asleep. He breathed out loudly. Why are you awake? I shrugged. I had a strange dream and I couldn't fall asleep again. Really? He asked, sitting on the sofa next to me. What was this dream about? You guys? The band, you mean? I nodded. Care to elaborate? He pressed. Why is that a strange dream?
Because he knows that you do a lot of dreaming about them.
Yeah, he's understood.
He's like, this isn't anything other than normal, so how is it strange?
Oh, but it is. Wait for it. I took a sip of my whiskey. Do I really have to tell you? He raised his eyebrows at me. Now that you're so defensive, yeah. Oh, shit. I know how to help myself. I could have just been like...
Exactly. You literally, every time you're like, I shouldn't tell you this. And it's like...
Yeah, but that's part of the game, you know?
Yeah, but also sometimes it's just you.
Yeah, but everything's a game, Bella.
Your whole life
is a game. He raised his eyebrows at me. Now that you're being so defensive, yeah. You're not going to like it. Do it anyway? Yeah. I sighed. I dreamt Jay asked me to marry him. He barked a laugh. Well, thanks, bro. Wow. But he wanted one of my lungs in exchange for the ring. Wow. Mike grinned. Pretty heavy price. What did you choose to do? Gave him the lung, of course.
Naturally.
Have you met me? Oh my God, this is... Wow. Okay. I gave him the lung, of course. It's pretty adorable how much you're into Jay. Just be careful that you don't get hurt in the process. I frowned.
Bless him.
What do you mean? What do you mean, Michael?
What do you mean? Whatever could you mean by that?
Marrying Jay? He raised his eyebrows. Come on. Unrealistic, I'm aware. This is what's keeping you awake. Among other things. Like, there's actually something I need to tell you.
Do it.
He turned towards me on the sofa. Something to do with Carter? I frowned. What makes you think that? He told us on the way to the tent that he'd be right back, Mike said. Then I heard he'd been hugging you. Where did you hear that?
Call the Geneva Convention.
There's a problem. Where did you hear that, Xander? Where did Xander hit? Oh, Bella. I said,
Sorry.
oh,
That would
Bella.
be me. Oh, Bella.
Carter's going to be pissed at me. And we only just made peace. I told Mike pleadingly, please don't make me do this. Is it something that'll affect the band? No. Did you do something you weren't supposed to? No. Break any... You just got an erection, Mike. So I told... Sorry. I'm just very... How to explain? I'm feisty, but at the same time, I get really nervous when I speak to men that have a dominant energy, because I love that, but it makes me really nervous. Yeah. So he'll just you can just keep asking questions and I'll crumble in on myself.
Yes. Also, this is not the thing you're supposed to be telling him.
Exactly. Yeah. Of course.
This is not the fucking thing.
He just got an erection, Mike. What do you mean he got an erection? During the photo shoot. Ha, he said, surprised. Didn't see that one coming. I burst out laughing and Mike just stared at me bemused. Because I'm a 13-year-old boy.
You are, my love, you are.
Come on, that was some decent wordplay, I insisted.
No, it wasn't.
Shut up.
It was some very basic wordplay.
It was fun. You could have given me you could have given me a wink or something. You just sat there staring
Because he didn't mean it as a joke.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Which is why he's staring at you laughing bemused, going, you're a twat.
Yeah,
you're a beautiful little idiot twat.
You're a beautiful little idiot twat. That is very accurate.
Yes.
Okay. Come on, that was some decent wordplay, I insisted. How did he get a boner? Mike asked after I calmed down. Well, blood flows quickly to the tissues of Nicole, he warned. Just kidding. I smiled. I was, being seductive and smoldering, and I guess he liked it? Mike smiled. Sounds like it. I drained the rest of my whiskey and got up to put the glass on the bar, then sat back down on the sofa. Oh, look at me cleaning up after myself so diligently. I get out of the conversation just to go put my glass back on the bar. Okay.
And it wasn't even the conversation you were meant to be having.
So, you're not angry? Why would I be? I don't know. I told him, but I felt guilty.
You didn't feel guilty about that at all. You feel guilty about the thing you haven't told him that you're supposed to tell him.
I know, but I'm not going to tell him that, am I? I feel guilty about something I'm not telling you, sir. Please don't be angry.
Have this offering instead.
Have some other bullshit that has happened. This is terrible, terrible behavior, by the way, guys. Don't do what I do.
Bad.
Do what I tell you. Don't do what I do.
Says every parent ever.
Yeah. Nah. If I start getting angry at you for giving people erections, it'll be fucking exhausting. That is true. Did I tell you looked beautiful tonight? No, I blushed, but thank you. Mike pulled me against his side and snuggled up to me. He put one of his arms around me and I sat there confused as hell. Because I have a problem with intimacy, but also because
you kind of love it.
I love it and I don't deserve it right now.
You do not. You absolutely do not deserve it.
He's being so sweet and I deserve him to give me several huge ass slaps through the face. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I said finally. I give up. Why am I being cuddled? I just felt like holding you, he replied simply. I decided to let myself trust the moment and not overthink it. Good for me. I was thinking, Mike said, you deserve a reward for helping us out today. Really? I said excitedly. What can I have? Oh, no. One get out of jail free card.
Can I use it immediately, please?
I should have been like, oh, thanks very much. Let me now tell you. Meaning if I do something you don't like, I don't get in trouble? Yeah, but it's only for minor offenses, he said. No big rule breaking. No upsetting the band. No fucking other people. Especially not, Jay, I know. Nah. Ironic.
This could have been the perfect time to tell him that you had a sleepover, an innocent sleepover with Jade.
But then there wouldn't be a story. There wouldn't be this tension building amongst you and all our adoring listeners going, what the fuck is she doing?
Yes. You little cute little twat.
I hope that's how you guys are feeling. Otherwise, we fail. Yeah. If you don't feel frustrated with my character right now, then we're doing storytelling wrong. Mike was still holding me when I woke up on the sofa, where we clearly fell asleep. I felt amazing in his arms. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
He pulled me closer against him, but I could tell by his breathing that he was still asleep. Either way, I didn't want him to let me go. That is some deep thinking there, because I'm thinking it's not just physically. Yeah. Bless me.
Yeah.
But I felt uncomfortable that I still hadn't told him about the sleepover with Jason.
20 Hail Marys.
Oh, it's going to be way more than that, I have a feeling.
Oh, yeah.
I slipped out from under his arms. It was just after 7. That's after
I don't know why, but I just sort of, in my head, I saw you like turn into jelly. You know, in like cartoons when someone tries to slip underneath someone's arm and they're like,
that's exactly what happened.
And they wobble onto the floor.
Also, the trauma, guys. We're revealing a lot about ourselves in this story, obviously, but the trauma, look how deep the trauma goes. I was just like, I don't want him to let me go, but every cell in my body is like, I'm slipping out from under his arms.
Yes. Getting the fuck out of here.
Too much holding. My heart and everything is like, oh, this is nice, we should stay. And my body's like, no.
No.
Get the fuck out of here. Okay. It was just after 7. Too early for me to be up, but my thoughts were suffocating me. May this be a lesson to me and to everyone who communicates, who doesn't tell their dom a thing.
Or just anyone a thing.
It will suffocate you.
Yes.
Learn from my mistakes.
Good, clear communication stops suffocation.
Ooh. Okay, I love that.
Yes, I made a new space.
You did. It also kind of doubles up as like a safe word. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
This is what you get. Okay. So this is partly, as a writer, I'm exaggerating. This could happen to me because I can get a bit in my head and be a bit stupid, right? But when it comes to kink and stuff, I'm a great communicator. And I've actually, this is important to tell you guys because I spoke to a dom online, completely platonically, just so you know. But in the States, and he's very good. He's professional, and he was saying that a lot of us, when we start out in the kink scene, we use a lot of it to heal trauma, and that's great. That's okay, you know. But that's why, like, a lot of people very early on gravitates to being a brat. A lot of submissives who actually aren't brats at all gravitate to being brats right in the beginning because it's kind of a human instinct to be defiant, you know? And especially if you've been hurt a little bit, then you're like, no, I won't do what you tell me. Make me, you know? But then, and he was saying, but bratting is an advanced skill for a submissive, which is why when I started writing the story 15 years ago, a lot of this stuff about me was true because I was learning and I was a youngin'. But when I brat now, it's very different. It's not very mature. That kind of goes against what bratting feels like. No, it's still very much the game. But so a lot of this is still true, but it's why I've realized I feel uncomfortable and sometimes I over-explain things in the story because I just want you guys to know in a lot of ways, I'm no longer this person. Yeah. But it's still me, and it's still an amazing way to show people and maybe help people learn and navigate kink in a different way by showing you sometimes what not to do or do and then see what the consequences are. Do you know what I mean? After I took a shower, I changed into one of the silky bathrobes Bella made me buy. Apparently, I need people to make me do everything. I sat out on the terrace having my breakfast and coffee instead of going down to where the other guys would no doubt be within the next half an hour or so. Oh, I'm like staying away from people because I'm feeling guilty. The sun was faintly glowing in the sky as it had just risen. It was just after 8 when Mike thundered down onto a plastic chair next to me.
I don't know why that sounds like the chair should just break.
When Mike Solomon thunders down on anything, I feel like it would break, yes. But it's fiction, so it didn't. I dropped my toast onto the lounger in fright. Why are you so jumpy? Mike asked, amused. It's you, I replied. You're very stealthy for a man of your, well, so muscled. He smiled. I continued my breakfast after I put my toast back on my plate. Hungry? I asked. Always. Should I? I called already. I finished my breakfast before Mike's arrived, but I sat outside with him while he had his. Oh, look at that. There is a little, you see, there is still there's been like a slight up in our relationship with the cuddling and the now breakfasting in like private and having a giggle. And I think also because Mike is also quite all of these guys are really sensitive people. They know, they can feel stuff. And like, I think he knows something's up with me because I'm not doing normal for me things.
Yeah.
Even though he's only known me a short amount of time, he's like, ooh, is she stressed? What's going on? You know? So
yes, it was like, let's keep this calm.
Yeah, because he's probably hoping to not have to get upset with me, and just I will tell him if I feel calm and safe enough. So bless him.
Bless him.
Yeah,
he's so wrong, but bless him.
No, actually, he would be right these days, but not when I was a stupid
he would be right. He would be right, but I'm talking in the story.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So intimate, so lovely. Why is it you never break wind? Oh, shit. So intimate, so lovely. Why is it you never break wind?
So lovely, so romantic.
Oh, shit.
Why is it you never break wind?
I know how to ruin a thing, that's for sure. Why is it you never break wind? I asked impulsively. He turned to me with a look of utter surprise on his face. What? You know, fart. I rephrased. No, I understand English, he said, but what the hell kind of question is that? I shrugged. I just realized you never do. He laughed. I do. I've never noticed. He scratched the side of his head absentmindedly. So what you're saying is that you want me to fart more? No. I rolled my eyes. I was just observing. What? And clearly talking shit is what is happening here. I'm just...
You're literally... Just because you can't not.
That's and probably a part of me was like, ooh, this is too intimate. I need to bring up something stupid.
Let's find what my brain can come up with right now.
Let's make this as unsexy as possible.
I decided to change and do some stretching in the sitting room as Jason had already left for breakfast. He was still in a mood, and I hoped that Nicole had listened and told Mike about the previous morning. I was stretching with my legs in a triangle and my hands on the floor and my head between my legs when I heard Xander come in. I came out of the position. Had a good shower? I asked when I noticed his wet hair. Xander, who sat down on one of the chairs against the wall, replied, "As showers go. What are you doing?" "Stretching. I'm a bit sore from the last show and I wanted to work some kinks out before tonight." "Oh, work some kinks out." He winked. "Do you want me to help with those kinks?" "Sure."
I love the double meaning here. It makes me happy.
Yes. "Sure," I responded. "I can use a partner for the stretches on the floor. I'm your man." Woo! Yes. I lay down on my back and stretched my left leg onto my chest. "Okay, now use your body to gently push down my leg." "No problem." He smiled and got down onto his knees to help me. He had barely started when he shifted his position and his lips found mine. I pushed him away gently. "This is not helping me stretch." He grinned. "Little do you know." He pulled himself on to me on the floor and kissed me again. "You see, I'm stretching your mouth." I laughed into his mouth as his lips found mine again. I gave up on the idea of stretching and kissed him back passionately. Yeah, that didn't take long.
No.
Okay then.
I'm gonna.
Fine.
I'm done
Fuck
stretching.
the stretching.
Fuck the
Fuck the
stretching. We're
stretching.
gonna fuck him now.
Yes.
And yet, you're still trying to make him stop for some reason.
Yes. We're going to be late for breakfast. I felt obliged to remind him. I don't care.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Ooh, that voice was a little too thick with lust. He almost became a werewolf.
Right? I don't care. He responded and pulled my shirt off over my head before kissing me again. He managed to undo my sports bra without my knowledge as it suddenly came free of my breasts and he caught my left nipple in his mouth. I mean, that's mad skills right there.
Mad skills. I'm doing a
to
sports
get
bra.
someone out of a sports bra without them noticing.
Yeah.
Fiction.
Especially as you
Fiction at its finest.
Fiction at its finest, yeah. Especially because you have to see the sports bra Bella and I have to wear.
Yes.
It's the kind of contraptions
graced with the big, huge boobies. I mean, you've really got to wrestle yourself into it and wrestle to get it done up, and undoing it is like a whole nother thing.
There are
that you're fighting and going around in a circle and
exactly
trying to get it off.
My normal bras have 1, 2, 3 clips at least.
Yeah.
And then
my sports bras have about 4 or 5.
Exactly. And then it also has like a halter around the neck. So I was like,
exactly. It has bits around the neck and you've got to like really fight with it.
So basically,
quite often I have to have a little breather in between.
Yep.
Takes. I'm like, I need to sit down. This is exhausting.
No, okay, it's not that bad for me, but
I have chronic fatigue, so
yes, we are not the same. I get that. But basically, no matter how fit a guy you are, this is fictional. You're not going to get this off.
So fictional.
Right.
Yes. He managed to undo my sports bra without my knowledge as it suddenly came free of my breasts and he caught my left nipple in his mouth. I gasped, but he caught the gasp with his mouth. Apparently he's incredibly fast too.
He's a vampire.
The same gasp from the nipple he is caught with his mouth.
Yeah, he's clearly a vampire, you know, impossibly fast and strong.
Strong.
So sorry. Why can't we be serious? Like, we have...
I don't know. Well, it's also the fact that you rush through these scenes of mine when writing it, because you just can't write about Xander. If it was about me and just sort of or someone, you'd be like, yeah, here we go.
You and who, Bella? You and who?
Mike.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Just so people know, it's not Bella, it's me. I just can't write for Xander. Need to pretend it's someone else. Oh gosh.
And then just put Xander's name in at the end.
Yeah. Replace all. Oh my gosh. Seriously though, I have to bear in mind that we're going to get super famous and that in like years in the future, he's going to be listening to this. And look, if you realize it's you, I'm so sorry. You are wonderful. It is not you. It is me.
I love that confidence for us. I so do. Because we're going to be super famous.
Yes, read.
I love that confidence. Okay, yes, ma'am. You should see the death stare she just gave me. I gasped, but he caught the gasp with his mouth as he suddenly kissed me again. I reached down to his trousers to undo them quickly and pulled them down to his knees, where he grabbed them and pulled them the rest of the way off. Before pulling mine down fervently, he pushed into me seconds later as he opened his mouth to mine and placed his hand on my throat, applying a little pressure. We were too filled with passion and energy for either of us to last very long, and our rhythm, though harmonized, was wild. Soon we sighed in relief as we came, and Xander collapsed on top of me, saying, "Fuck." And that is it. That was the sex scene, people.
I'm so sorry. Gosh. Okay, in my defense.
It made it seem like we didn't last for like a minute.
Okay, can I just be very clear? I'm so sorry, everyone. I think you've understood. I need Bella's
Yeah.
help to write for Zonda. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Because you rushed through it so fast.
Wow. I took the longest part of the sex scene was you guys removing your trousers.
Your trousers, exactly.
The actual sex was like 2 lines.
I mean, the trousers had 3 lines. The sex had maybe 4.
Not even. Yeah, that's right. And the aftermath of the sex was just fuck.
Fuck. And then suddenly, while we were changing our clothes in the bedroom a few minutes later.
Yeah.
No cuddling, no.
I was so sorry.
No nothing.
Okay, look. I endeavor to be better when it comes to Zonda. How about that?
Thank you.
Maybe
You. I deserve good sex scenes too.
You do. I'm so sorry. Maybe what we should do is maybe I should try and actively feel attracted to Zonda for a change.
I don't think that's going to work with you.
Oh, for the sake of
I
the
love
podcast.
you for wanting to try. I love you for... Because, let me just say, guys, I am not a writer. I'm not a writer. She is.
Well, this is...
But I will help her.
Well, I just want the ideas of what... I mean, I know what you like because, you know...
Yes!
Yeah.
Exactly! You know what I like!
But it's just for some reason, just having to write as Zonda. Because with everyone else, I really like try and embody their character. And with him, it's just so hard.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Okay. We've lingered on this a long time now.
Longer than the sex scene.
Oh my gosh! You should have seen the freaking gesture she just made at me. Awful. Awful.
While we were changing our clothes in the bedroom a few minutes later, Xander asked, "How many boyfriends have you had?" "Sorry?" I asked, looking up from lacing my dark blue corset top. "You heard me." "Why do you want to know this?" I asked, perplexed. "That bad, huh?" "No. 2 serious ones," I told him. "A bunch of lovers, I guess. I imagine you've had a lot more." He sighed. "Not a lot. I started dating Lillian in my late teens. So before that, I didn't have a lot of girlfriends. 1 or 2. Lillian, of course." I swallowed, trying not to think too much about his ex-wife. "Your divorce is finalized, right?" He chuckled. "Yes, why?" "I'd rather not complicate things if they aren't." He walked over and pulled me against him in a hug. "You're not complicating anything." He kissed my forehead and then let me go and started walking to the door. As he opened the door, he turned back saying, "Don't think I've forgotten about your behavior yesterday evening. Your punishment will come when you least expect it." With that, he walked out, closing the door behind him and leaving me gaping after him.
Mm-hmm. What was that about you saying you weren't as submissive?
Well,
I promise you guys, for this punishment he's speaking of, I promise to do a much better job at writing it. I promise.
Yeah, you better.
I endeavor to promise.
I hold a lot of hopes for this.
It's going to be good, don't you worry.
Yeah. On the way to the venue in Milan on the ever-popular bus, Nicole asked the guys for a favor.
"Will you let me watch from the crowd tonight?"
"Why?" Mike asked lazily. "Why would you watch from the crowd if you can watch from the wings?"
"For the atmosphere and excitement."
"I don't know," Mike said. "I don't love that you're going by yourself."
"Bella could come with me."
"I'm dancing, Nikki?" I reminded her with a smile.
"Oh yeah, well, I'll be fine. I have a black belt in karate."
The whole band laughed. "She's not kidding," I told them. "Shit, really?" Noah asked. "That's pretty cool." "I wasn't talking about you getting hurt going by yourself," Mike explained. "Are you planning on skipping town?" She chuckled.
"Why would I run away from being on tour with my favorite band?"
Carter laughed. "Are we getting too much for you to handle, Sticky?"
I just want to be a fan for a while without the rules and the anxiety and the second guessing. And I'm not saying this to them, but I'm also so guilty. I just want to not be in their presence for a bit.
Yes, you are.
Trying to
I need to
avoid-
escape the guilt.
I'm trying to avoid speaking to Mike as well, which is a big mistake.
Yes. You're more than a fan, Sticky. Jason smiled.
You two.
I like that name on you.
I want to remind myself what it felt like to be just a fan. You know, before I felt like I wanted to kill you.
Huh? Jason asked, confused.
Not you specifically, Jay.
She corrected quickly. Mike cleared his throat loudly. What did you say?
Mr. Shanahan. Ugh. You're a dick.
What? Jason was laughing then, even though he was confused.
No, not you, Jay. I meant Mike.
Mike sighed deeply. You're not listening to me.
See, this is why I want to be around normal people. I need a break. I don't want to be on my toes the whole time.
If you just listen, Mike started. Mike, Xander said, putting his hand on Mike's shoulder. Let it go. Why not? Mike sighed. I'll ask Billy to get you a pass so you can come backstage afterwards.
Thank you.
Nicole grinned and squeezed his hand.
Just one more thing?
Xander laughed. I knew it. I gave him a pointed look.
When you play the song for the ladies, will you dedicate it to Bella and me?
Why would we do that? Noah asked.
Because it would make me happy.
She looked hopefully around at them all. Honestly, I added, it would make me super happy too. We'll see, Carter answered.
I love how Carter answered, like he considered it when you also said it makes you happy. But
yes.
When it was just for me, we won't see.
Nah.
For Bella, we will see. Even though I helped him with his erection. What a douche. Sorry.
I know, right? Try to stay out of trouble, Mike said. Best not to aim too high, Mike, I told him.
Wow. The confidence you have in me.
So much. Once again, you know, I'm managing expectations so you don't have to panic.
That's fair.
I'm trying to manage.
You probably should have managed a lot more because of the shenanigans that's about to take place.
Yes, I really should have. But to be fair, at that point, I didn't know you hadn't told Mike still.
That's true. Later that evening, I said good luck and goodbye to the guys and Bella. Xander, Noah, and Carter hugged me. Mike refused to let me go anywhere before he duct taped my phone to my forearm. Fuck my life. Is this really necessary? I asked him, disgusted. People will think I'm a nutcase.
You are.
Yeah, but now people will know I'm a nutcase.
Nutcase.
I don't give a shit what it looks like, he told me seriously. Now you know where it is, and when it rings, you fucking answer it. This is an unbelievable overreaction, I complained as the rest of the band sniggered. Is it though? How many times have I answered? How many times have I answered the phone when he calls? And how many times have I answered the phone?
And also know where your phone is.
Or that. And how many times have I answered the phone during speaking to him, though?
Yes.
So he's like, what is this bullshit?
Yes.
So fair. Maybe it's not that unbelievable. This is an unbelievable overreaction, I complained as the rest of the band sniggered. Mike put his hands on my shoulders and said, be good. Jason waved at me from a few meters away, which was super weird. No, it wasn't. I know why. Hey, wait! Mark Miller called, standing in the doorway. What's up, Mark? I asked him. New band shirt, Mark said. You can do some advertising while you're out there. Really? I asked excitedly. Yeah, and because you wear that thing all the time. I blushed. I do not. When we play, you do. Noah added. Thanks very much, Noah. Mr. Nowak. Oh my, why did I Mr. No Hack him? I've called no one by their titles for a million years, and I just suddenly out of nowhere went, no, Mr. No Hack. What? I looked back at Mark. I like my shirt. He handed me the new shirt. It was still black, but the emblem had a green sheen to it, and there was blood dripping into a puddle at the bottom of the t-shirt. It read, "The Band," above the emblem in yellow. I gasped. It's pretty awesome. I accepted the shirt. Thank you, Mark. He smiled. Pleasure, Sticky. Enjoy yourself. I frowned at him. Not you two. He shrugged. It rubs off on you. I hurriedly took off my shirt and pulled the new one on. Carter laughed. Not long ago, you refused to get in the pool in your underwear, and now you're just undressing in front of everyone. I shrugged. You get used to it. That, and I got over my whatever that pool nonsense was.
Although, that's the thing. I think it's because everything was exposed there. Whereas this, it's just like, ooh, quick change shirt.
I was then wearing a black skirt with rib tights, the new shirt, and my Doc Martens. I had to hurry if I wanted to be at the front. Yeah, at this point, I'm not going to be at the front. No, way too late. Unless I, beat everyone out my way, which I won't. See ya, I shouted at the door and started running down the hallway. Nicole! Jason was suddenly behind me. Jay? I said, my heart accelerating at the sight of him. Have you told Mike? It's really not a big deal, I answered quickly. You're making it a big deal. He looked at me with hard eyes. Did you tell him? I shook my head. I couldn't find the right words. He grumbled. Just fucking tell him. Go tell him now or I will. I'll tell him after the show, I said and attempted to flee. He grabbed me easily by my arm and yanked me back. Oh, which would have done all sorts of things to my pulse.
Yes. Oh, yes.
I'm not playing. This is your last chance. Any way I say it, he'll be pissed. Just say I spent the night with Jay. You hear how that sounds, right? Fuck it, I'm telling him. No, wait, I said quickly. Just give me 2 hours to get my words straight and I'll tell him. He sighed. 2 hours. Not a second more. But I mean, that gives me 5 minutes to tell him after the show finishes.
Yes. Yeah.
He knows this. But I also know that I just lied to him again, because
yes, and
even if he gave me 3 days, I wouldn't do it.
No,
I need to get a sharp ass smack through the face.
Yes,
my younger self, I stood waiting in anticipation in front of the stage. No matter how many times I've seen the band live, I can never wait to see them again. It was an inside gig. It was weird to be surrounded by civilization again. Wow. I know what I mean.
With the plebeians.
But it sounds strange. Everyone around me was speaking excitedly in Italian. No one was speaking to me, and I wasn't speaking to anyone, but everyone was smiling at me, and I was smiling back, because I can't speak Italian. I was happy to be out of the uncomfortable situation with the band backstage, but I did feel like I missed their company already. But it was freeing to just hang out by myself with no second guessing whether I was doing the right thing, which I absolutely wasn't.
You were not.
I was not. When the guys came on stage, the crowd went wild. And of course so did I, because I was in the crowd.
I am now part of the crowd. So
Yay.
When I say the crowd, I mean me.
They played a mix from across all their albums. It was absolutely different. Watching them from down there where I was. It was absolutely different.
When you were writing this tiny bit,
I didn't know where I was in my brain. It was absolutely different watching them from down where I was. For instance, I sweated a lot more. I'm writing this like an alien that's gone to see a band for the first time. 1 week on tour with the band and suddenly being in the crowd is weird and different.
Yes.
I'm like, oh gosh, they sweat down here.
What is this? I don't.
But I felt like a real fan, and that's what I wanted. Or that's what I wanted for one night. They looked so big from where I was. So amazing, so unreal. Gosh, what a dickhead.
Oh my god, that Oh, that's hilarious. I love this paragraph.
It's
Love it.
redonkulous.
It's redonk.
Mike was standing on the ego
A
booster.
boing.
Oh boing.
Boing.
Oh boing. That one time I went to see the band from the crowd.
Oh boing. Oh.
Mike was standing on the ego booster, looking out to the audience. Are you having a good time tonight? He roared over the microphone. Everyone cheered, and Zonda supported the statement with some cheeky riffs from his guitar. We've got some friends with us tonight, Mike announced, and we're going to dedicate this one to them. So here's to them. They know who they are, he continued, and those little brats better be grateful. He laughed.
Yeah!
Yes, we are. I stood flabbergasted, gaping as they started playing the song. I didn't think they would. I certainly don't deserve it.
No, you do not. I do. You do not.
Terrible. He doesn't know I don't deserve it yet. My heart glowed happily as I watched them parade across the stage to their astounding music. I'm so sorry about how vague that was, you guys. I'm a better writer than that, but it was...
I also just loved with the, we're going to dedicate this one to them. So here's to them. They know who they are. You're just repeating the same things in slightly different ways, and I love it.
Oh, it's horrible.
Hilarious.
I'm not proud of this, but there's no other way to describe without giving away details. I decided I'd rather go straight backstage after the gig because I wanted to tell them that they were the best band in the world and also tell Mike about the indiscretion the previous morning before Jason did. And I'm seriously high on stage adrenaline right now.
Yes, you are.
Mike he must realize the power he has. If he wants me to do anything, just play me some of their music. And then I'll be like, oh my God, you're the best band in the world. And suddenly I'd be the most submissive you've ever seen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Submissives that submitted to ever.
Submitted. Right. I was bouncing giddily towards the outside of the stadium to the backstage door when someone called my name.
She does actually bounce when she's that excited. She is like Tigger. Bouncy, 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 fun, 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 fun. The wonderful thing about Tiggers is that I'm the only one.
I turned to find Timothy Carter walking towards me.
Ah, Timothy fucking Carter.
Here he comes to ruin the day.
Every time. My
heart caught in my throat. Hey, I didn't look good. I was sure of it. I felt sweaty, my hair was wild, and my makeup was running down my cheeks, as became my signature look after a mosh.
It is.
He cast a look down me. What are you doing here? I asked more sternly than intended. You're not the only fan of the band, you know. Right. I was not happy that he was a journalist. Why aren't you backstage? Timothy asked. Are you promoting out here? I was asked to sell some t-shirts. I invented. Having no t-shirts with me.
Nope. Just the one.
What the... I'm so bad at lying because I choose a lie that just doesn't work.
Although it could do because you might have been out there selling t-shirts and now you're going back.
Oh, right. Behind the merch table. Yeah, that makes sense.
So you're not going to carry them round like a twat.
Oh, really? I might.
Well, you might. You might.
But
it wouldn't be the way to do it.
T-shirt. Okay.
T-shirt. And you're like, what size are you? Oh, shit. The shirts are everywhere.
Fuck my life. This is why I'm not the promo girl, but the groupie girl.
And you'll be scrabbling on the floor trying to get the shirts, and you'll be like, ah!
That would be great. Anyway, I was asked to sell some t-shirts I invented. I'm actually on my way back now. Oh, crap. And I never got my backstage pass. Timothy laughed.
Sticky.
Just phone someone. I'm sure they'll come get you. Then he clocked the phone, duct taped to my forearm, and frowned. Why do you have a phone attached to your arm? Got to go. I started walking off. Because how do you explain that?
Exactly. That's your like, no running away now.
There's no way for me to explain that without giving away the whole thing. Hang on, he came running after me. I sighed softly. How's the tour going? Good, I replied shortly. Listen, I'm not happy that you didn't tell me you were a journalist before. You wouldn't have given me so much juicy gossip otherwise. Now hang on just a minute. You're not the promo girl, are you? I am, I insisted. And I have work to do. Do you have sex with all of them? It doesn't have anything to do with you.
Fuck off. You can seriously just fuck off.
If only you went with me, Bella.
I know. I would have told him right to his face to fuck off.
Yeah. Fuck off, Timothy. All right. It doesn't have anything to do with you, I snapped. He grinned. Well, I hope you're getting something out of it. I'm not fucking him to get into the music business.
Oh, Nikki.
He chuckled. Let's hope not. See ya. He hurried off. Fuck, shit, spoke too much.
That is literally your anthem.
Fuck, shit, spoke too much. Fuck, shit, spoke too much.
Spoke too much.
True. While standing there, I dialed Billy.
Yes. Nicole is currently pretending her phone is taped to her arm and is
trying to
pressing
type
buttons as if it was like one of the old phones.
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry.
That hard.
Yeah, that's not how we do anymore. You know what I'm saying.
No.
I dialed Billy's number again. There was still no answer. Perfect timing, as always. I tried Bella, hoping she wasn't still changing.
Hey!
She finally answered.
Where are you?
Outside in the queue to get inside, I told her. I forgot the stupid backstage pass.
Let me check with Mike. Mike? Nikki's at the backstage door. She forgot the pass.
Tell her she can stay there until I feel like going to get her, I heard Mike say angrily. Shit, I said when Bella spoke to me again. He knows, doesn't he?
Yes.
She sighed. Could you get someone else to come? I begged. Maybe Zonda?
No one is currently in a very giving mood, Nikki. Why didn't you tell him?
I was anxious, I said quickly. You can't just leave me here forever.
I'll see what I can do. Hang tight.
Gosh. The queue is moving on. Most people were being showed away. I reached the door seconds later, panting with nerves, which must be looking great in front of the security guard, like, yeah. I belong here, I promise. Pass, yes. The security guard said. I left mine inside. Sorry, he said predictably. I can't let you in. I know the band, I said. One of them is coming to get me any moment now. Hopefully, if the lead singer pulls his finger out his ass. Aw, I don't know why I'm angry at him. He has every right to want to rip me to shreds right now.
Yes, but you're angry because you're
angry at myself.
Ah!
Sure, he said. Until I see this, you're staying out here. Pathetic, I heard someone say. Giggling in triumph, she disappeared from view. I spent about 5 minutes contemplating just how stupid I was for not telling Mike, and the fact that he's probably now going to kick me off the fucking tour. He might never come and get me, just leave me out here for the rest of my life.
He might. He probably could do for quite a long time.
Yeah.
Although, really, to limit your bullshit,
yeah, you're
I'm not sure that's the best plan.
No, it's not. Maybe just come and get me and then like safely put me in a corner somewhere.
Yes, just put you in a room by yourself.
Yeah. Then screams filled the air and I looked up in shock. Carter had appeared in the door. He wove at his fans with a smile. I had never been so happy to see Carter in my life. Mr. Townsend, Dracula said.
I want to suck your blood.
I'm so sorry. Mr. Townsend, the security guard greeted formally. Hey, he said, I've come to get this girl. He pointed to me. Hey, Sticky Nicky. The security guard nodded at me. Go on.
Go on.
The fans gasped as Carter took my hand and pulled me in through the backstage door. Thank you, I said once we were inside and it was quiet. No problem. We walked down the hallway. You look, terrible, Carter chuckled. Thanks, I said glumly. You're also amazingly charming. I meant you're not smiling like you usually do after a show. He rephrased. What's up? Mike didn't tell you? Oh, yeah. Hard to miss, Carter said. He was shouting in the green room. I groaned. It's not that big a deal. Then why didn't you tell him? I realized we were still holding hands, and I pulled my hand back quickly and cleared my throat awkwardly. I wish you'd shown up earlier, I said. Everyone thought I was being really pathetic trying to claim I knew the band. You're a lot of things, he said, but pathetic is not one of them. I blushed without being able to help myself. Come on, Carter said. You'll have to face the music sooner or later. I found Bella in the hallway.
Nikki! I'm glad you're in. Thanks, Carter.
You're welcome. Is he in there? I asked Bella, nodding towards the green room door.
Not right this second. He went off somewhere a few minutes ago. It's best you're here, though, when he comes back.
Fair enough, I sighed. Is he super peeved?
What do you think?
Yeah, I'll go wait inside then. I flung the door open a little more theatrically than intended, and Noah said, Hello, beautiful. Post-show adrenaline? I asked, smiling. Maybe, he winked. Carter thinks I look like shit, I told him, and I'm inclined to agree. I never said that, Carter said quickly. I think the exact words were terrible. Come on, he groaned. You know what I said. Thanks so much for the song, I grinned wildly. I'm running on show adrenaline. Xander sniggered as he took Bella around the waist and kissed her fleetingly on the lips. And I've had enough of gigs from the crowd while I'm here, I announced to the room. Miss us too much? Jason smiled. You have no idea. It just came flying out of my mouth. Everyone laughed, including Bella. I've had enough of mere mortals, I announced, loudly, unable to control my energy. You guys are the gods of music. Oh my God. Someone help. Someone give this girl a whiskey before she explodes, Xander said. And Bella, I continued, you are amazing tonight. Like, it's nuts how talented you are.
Oh.
I have to agree there, Xander said. I wriggled around to get rid of some of the energy. I feel a little crazy, I said and shook my head from side to side.
Nikki?
Bella said as Noah handed me a glass of whiskey.
You do know that your cheeks are covered in makeup, right?
Oh, crap, I said, embarrassed. Putting my drink down, I wiped up my cheeks. Better?
Not really.
I walked over to look in the mirror. It was all that moshing. You sweat so much. I didn't look good. I'm saying it like no one here has ever moshed before. You sweat so much, you guys.
You have no idea how this goes.
I'm just talking. Like literally any thought is just bleh, bleh.
Yeah, that's because you're amped up.
I'm so amped. And this is not good for when it comes down to shit on
and
me.
with nerves and stuff.
With nerves, with post-show adrenaline. When he comes and we go at it, it's going to be... And when I mean go at it, I mean angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the fun.
No. Although that would have helped a lot. Much better if he just takes it out of my body. Much better. Sorry. I didn't look good. I wiped the makeup off my cheeks before walking back to the guys and sat down on the couch next to Noah. Can you smell me? To my surprise, Noah pushed his face into my chest. I did invite that. I did invite that a little bit. I mean, do it. If you take the opportunity.
The fuck not? Yes, please do bury into our breasts.
No, he replied, pulling away. Clean sweat. Everyone laughed at the shock on my face while I blushed. I might actually not be human. I agree, because what the fuck am I talking about? Yes! Jason shouted, making all of us jump, then calmly. Being human is overrated. Okay, I smiled. I suppose that makes two of us. They all started laughing again. You're not annoyed with me anymore, Jay? I asked hopefully. Nice try, Nicole.
Yeah, good try.
Why didn't you just tell him? I had too much energy, so I got up again. I stood with my back to the door, drinking my whiskey. How pissed is Mike? I asked the room. Really pissed. Mike's voice came from behind me. Shit. I turned around and took a step back immediately. Shut up, he ordered. Why do I have to hear about your fucking antics from everyone but you? I glanced helplessly at Jason. Don't look at Jay, Mike barked. Look at me. Explain. Maybe we could talk about this in private, I suggested, looking uncomfortably around at Bella and the other guys. You had your chance to handle this privately, Mike said angrily. Now you've made it everyone's business. You get to do it in front of everyone. I swallowed. Nothing happened. I just chatted to him. I know nothing happened, Mike said. I heard it from Jay. I told you I'd tell him if you didn't, Jason added. I was waiting for the right time, I told him. The right time was yesterday morning, the moment you left my room, Jason said, irritated. You're right, okay? I said a little desperately. I'm normally very honest and I believe in open communication, but I'm so anxious here.
It's true. She's the most sincere person I know.
Well, that's very touching and all, Mike said, but it's a little fucking late for that. Please, Mike, Mr. Solomon, I almost begged. I completely begged. I only slept there, I promise. Plus, it was an accident, I promise. Stop promising stuff. I'm sorry, I said quickly. But really, I didn't mean to stay there. Why did you even go to his room? She came to apologize. Jason interjected. Why am I not surprised? Mike said. Apologize for what? I'm not sure how to explain. Fucking quickly, Mike commanded.
Honesty is the best policy.
Yes, but it's embarrassing in this situation. Don't make me tell him, Jason warned. Jay asked me to stop making it obvious that I was into him, I said awkwardly. And I got upset and defensive, so I couldn't sleep and I had to apologize.
Nothing happened, though. She told me in the morning and she wouldn't lie to me.
Yes, I know all that, Mike said. So if we all agree I didn't have sex with him, what's the problem? You might as well have, Mike fumed. It's not some sort of moral bullshit. I told you, it's there so there aren't rifts or distractions in the band. And what do you think is happening right now? I didn't even think about the possibility of sex, Jason said. She was crying most of the time. Jay, come on, I groaned. Why were you crying? Mike asked, calming down a bit because of his confusion. We talked about my accident, Jason answered.
And how it affected us and how your music helped.
Bella added helpfully. Everyone immediately knew what he meant. It was a really hard time for the band. Mike sighed. Fine. He looked at me sharply. No more fucking sleepovers. Or lying. Seriously, lie to me again, and it's over. Well, I didn't exactly lie. I just...
Not helping.
Shutting up. Yes, no more lying. We'll talk about a punishment later. Yes, sir. I cleared my throat. Practicing the honesty, I was cornered by Timothy Carter. What did I say about Timothy Carter? Wait, I said quickly. I really tried to get away, I promise. He narrowed his eyes at me. Honest, I said, holding up my hands in surrender. What happened? He asked, crossing his big arms across his chest. He asked why I wasn't backstage, blah, blah. Then I realized I never took the backstage pass. Then I said bye. Not blah, blah, Mike said. What did he say? What did you say? He asked how the tour was going. I continued. I said good and that I was angry that he didn't tell me he's a journalist. Then he asked if I have sex with the whole band. Fuck's sake, Nicole. Hey, I said. He guessed, all right? Anyway, I told him none of his business, which in hindsight doesn't sound good. And then he said, I hope you're getting something out of it. Then I snapped at him without thinking, I'm not fucking him to get into the music business. I know. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean for it to come out. And the moment it did, I thought, fuck. I hate that guy, Mike said. Be wary of little boys who talk too much. Thank you for telling me, but seriously, next time he shows up, run. Fair enough. Please, can we take the phone off my arm now? Have you learned your lesson about the damn phone? I nodded. Fine, he agreed. But it goes back on the next time you forget it. or don't answer when I call.
Fair. That's fair.
I think that's fair. He took it relatively
Yeah.
well. I would have
Yeah.
preferred if he threw me across the room.
I know you would
And the
have.
reason for that is because then I wouldn't feel bad. Because then I would be like, oh, okay, I got what I deserved. But now I feel like I haven't really gotten what I deserved. And yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
As we walked back to the bus, I hurried up to talk to Jason. I'm really sorry, you know. You had 2 days to tell him, Jason reminded me. Don't look at me like I betrayed you. You couldn't wait 20 more minutes for me to get back from the crowd, I asked him. You had 2 days, he repeated. And Mike asked me why I was pissed at you. I don't lie to him. I don't lie to him, but you do. I'm sorry.
You do!
I'm sorry. Fuck's sake. Jason's punishing me very hard.
Well, you deserve it from both.
Yeah. I'm constantly scared I'll be kicked off the tour. You have way more chance being kicked off the tour if you don't tell Mike stuff. That makes sense, I said. I'll tell him stuff. You've made it really hard for us to be friends, Jason pointed out. Mike's suspicious. No more late night visits, and I'll have to distance myself from you. Jay, but... No. He climbed onto the bus without another word.
Oh, baby.
I want to cry so bad, Bella.
I know you do.
For real, like, I'm a ridiculous
Oh, she is
person.
properly emotional right now.
Gosh. Okay. I deserve this.
You do a little bit.
No, I totally do. Not even a little bit.
Yeah.
I did all of the things wrong. I'm surprised he didn't like manhandle me. Bless.
Or Jay.
Mike.
Mike or Jay.
Mike. Obviously.
Yes.
Jay would do that, but
maybe he was too pissed to touch you.
I think he probably was. He knows better than to do that when he's pissed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was very quiet on the way back to the Hyatt. I didn't say a word except fine whenever Zonda asked if I was okay. The rest of the band avoided speaking to me as well. Silence was the best idea. Billy had decided that if I wanted to tell him, I would, and he wasn't going to keep asking. Very southern charm from him.
Yes.
Bella held my hand and communicated more through looks than anything she could have said in front of them.
Yeah. In that way that best friends do, you know, that sympathy, the comfort is there.
Yeah.
Especially when you can't, you know, it's going to be weird to try and say things out loud.
The comfort and also the tough love of you get what you get.
Yeah. Yeah.
We all took the lift up to our floor. I surprised everyone when I turned and hugged Carter. He himself was unsure what to do. He sort of held his hands up for a couple of seconds, and when I didn't let go right away, he awkwardly patted me on the back. Aye. What's going on? He asked. Thank you for coming to get me at the backstage door, I said. I thought I was going to die of shame. Oh, all right, Nikki, he said. I let go of him and he gave me a weak smile. He was still not used to the sudden affection I was showing him. I then hugged Xandra and Noah for their part in it all. I wondered if I was allowed to hug Jason for too long, and as though he knew what I was thinking, said, Don't even think about it. You know, for an intelligent person, you do some pretty dumb things sometimes.
So can you,
Bella told Jason. Touché, Bella. He gave her a wide grin. Seeing the hurt in my eyes, Bella gave me a big cuddle, saying,
Good night, my love.
She kissed me on the top of my head and whispered,
It'll be okay.
See you in the morning. I turned to the lift door and watched the numbers tick off as we approached our floor. So what? Mike asked after a couple of seconds. Don't I get a hug? I'll consider it. I answered him crisply. Oh, I chose violence.
Yes.
The lift reached our floor in perfect timing. Night, guys. I stepped out of the lift before Mike could reply. I heard Jason and Xander laugh behind me. Hey! I heard Mike call. Within seconds, he was behind me. My short legs just weren't fast enough to match his. What is your problem? Mike asked as we reached our door. I stood with my arms crossed, waiting. When nothing happened, I looked up at Mike. He stood dead still, staring down at me. It was very intimidating, but I refused to let myself move. Open the door, please. Wow. I'm not sure I'm going the right way with my feelings, but...
No, I think you are very much not.
No. He stuffed the card for the door into my cleavage. Oh, and he's trying. He's trying to lighten it up.
He is.
I sighed. I'm not in the mood for games. I took the key card out of my cleavage and unlocked the door. I don't need your attitude, Nicole, Mike said as he closed the door behind us when we were inside. You know exactly why I did what I did tonight. I know, but was it really necessary to make me feel like I can't be friends with anyone in the band? He looked at me in shock. You can be friends with anyone you want, he said sharply. Just don't sleep in their fucking beds. It was an accident! Shout at me again. I ignored him. Oh dear. I like Jay, okay? I continued passionately. I want to be friends with him, and now I feel like I can't. And he's acting aloof, which is super weird. Nicole, Mike snapped. You can't be actual friends with Jay because you're fangirling so hard you can barely look at him without gaping. How could he take you seriously?
Oh!
I don't know what made me do it. It was probably all the frustration and the night's embarrassment. The offense of his last words. As he turned around, I swung my fist at his face. What the fuck? His hand went up to his left eye immediately as my fist struck him. Oh my god. You guys, I want to cry so bad.
And that is where we are ending today's episode. Holy shit. Fuck, I forgot about this.
This recording hit me so hard.
Oh my god.
It's fiction. It's fine.
Yes, this is not okay stuff. But obviously the story, we need drama. And this is fucking drama.
This is not okay, yeah.
Holy shit.
It's very important, guys, to know that this is... So, something important to say here. So there is a wonderful writer and like pro in the BDSM world called Tammy Jo Eckhart. And she has said that there are two types of stories or two types of books. There are the books that kinky people like to read, and there are the books that show what kinky people like to do. And they are very often very different because the stuff kinky people like to read sometimes are very dark and not okay to do.
Wouldn't be acceptable in real life.
Wouldn't be acceptable in real life. And what we do is we blur the two a little bit, but we tell you when we do. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit like any of those dark romances. That we all read or some of us read nowadays, where the male lead or there's someone who is morally grey in a grey area and super red flaggy that it's super hot in the book. If it was in real life,
it would be horrible.
No,
we're not
it
there.
Would not be okay.
No one in our story is morally grey. Well, no one in the band, but
no.
But what I'm trying to say here is, please tune
We're
in
trying to
next
blend the two
week
things.
so you can see how this ends and how we deal with it. And please don't. This is, as I've said, like a lot of this is dramatized for the story. This could happen in a dynamic, but this is not kink related, if that makes sense.
And
I didn't
doesn't
punch
make
him.
it okay.
This is where it's my bad, because I didn't punch Mike as his brat. I punched him as Nicole.
To a person who just really hurt her.
Exactly. This is not. We were completely out of the game here. So this was
this
not,
wasn't a game thing.
Yeah. So he. you know, I hope that makes sense to you guys.
Yes.
But next
But
week we're
God
gonna,
damn, Nikki.
yeah,
God damn.
and tune in next week
You
because
full
all of,
on just hit Mike in the face.
I know,
You planted one on him.
so hard. And the problem is,
Holy
this is where
shit.
I want to laugh, but I'm also just like, it's so bad. Because the thing is,
It's so bad.
and it's mostly like, I know I got, like, he said something hurtful and everything, but like, the thing is, I brought a lot of this on myself without like controlling my shit. Fucking hell.
Yeah, and
So
communicating easily.
Yeah.
I think it was all that frustration and
Yeah.
the nerves
Yeah.
and as you guys have seen, it's been building
Yeah.
all of this anxiety and nerves and
Bullshit. Maybe
And
this be
yes.
a lesson to everyone to properly communicate and
because you can't go around punching people.
That, but also I think the biggest thing, just to like excuse myself once again, is to say that a lot of this was me as my old self. I'm no longer this person because like I said, I wrote this story first when I was like 15 years ago. And the thing is, what I really want to say here is that what I should have communicated long before just the thing started happening is that a lot, even the good stuff, like everything that was happening on the tour was overwhelming. And I should have told him that.
Super
I should have told him,
yeah,
can we go slower on the, not necessarily on the kink stuff, but like on the rest. Because it's a lot. Maybe like sometimes I needed to like be by myself a little bit more instead of like always hanging out and being constantly in this overwhelming kind of pressure. Especially because a part of me
it was at the very beginning you did used to do that.
And then
when you got overwhelmed, like the first day or two, you would go hide in your bank.
Yeah.
But since then, you just sort of haven't.
Yeah, and I think that's it because I was like, no, I need to push through. I need to push through. I need to push through. And I
mean, I can't waste this time with the man.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, all of that to wind up to say, fuck. Please tune in
next week
to hear the fallout of all of this for episode 16. This one time.
So frustrating for everyone who was born in the 90s.
Yeah, 80s, 90s people who grew up with this. Oh, yeah. This one time.
All right, you guys. Thank you for humoring me and letting me basically cry at you a few times in this story. Yes. Wow. So real.
Yeah. All right. See you next week.
See you next week, guys. Bye.
Bye. Thank you as always for listening to us. Please follow us on all our socials. Interact with us. We love it. And please don't forget to subscribe and share.
And also, if you could support us, please consider buying us a coffee. You can buy us a coffee monthly. So it's, every month. Or you can give us a one-off donation. It means the world to us. And also, free and quick, please consider rating the show. Please and thank you.
Thank you. Please and thank you. Thank you and please.
Hanging on to everything you said.